Good evening. I'm Sean Mccabe. I'm the principal of the high school. I always feel kind of weird when the curtain opens up like that and you're all staring at me. Here I am. But I'd like to welcome all of you to our annual academic awards ceremony. It's just so wonderful to be able to celebrate with our students and their loved ones and friends tonight, actually in person. It's been a long 2.5 years since COVID has become a household name, and the students we're recognizing tonight, and quite frankly, all of our students at Spencerport have shown such strength and fortitude and grace as we've navigated the world of COVID. I could not be more prouder than each of them. So tonight's an opportunity for us to celebrate as a community the academic accomplishments of our students. The accomplishments we celebrate tonight are the result of hard work and dedication that our students demonstrate on a daily basis. It's also a result of the hard work and dedication of our teachers, our staff, and our students' parents and families. So I'd like to thank all of you, the families, the friends, for the support you provide all of our students. So at this time, please join me in welcoming the president of the class of 2022, Seth Edwards, who will recite the Pledge of Allegiance for us.
May we all stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Seth. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Pompili and the members of our high school jazz combo for the musical prelude to tonight's ceremony. Their talent is simply amazing, and they sounded awesome. Let's give them a round of applause. Also in attendance tonight are members of our National Honor Society and our Business Honor Society who are serving as ushers, and I'd like to thank them as well for being here. Finally, I'd like to thank Mrs. Pravasti, one of our art teachers, and all of her students for the incredible artwork that is displayed out in the West Cafeteria. If you have not seen it yet, at the end of this ceremony, I would encourage everyone just to take a minute to be able to look at all the different artwork. It's very humbling for me. They're just so talented. So thank you to them for sharing their gifts with us. A round of applause for them as well. So at this time, I have the great honor to invite a member of our Board of Education, Mr. Gary Bracken, to the podium for our welcoming address. Mr. Bracken.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mccabe. I appreciate the opportunity to be here and stuff, and I'd like to thank all of our special guests that are here. We'll hear more from y'all here shortly and stuff. Mr. Greg Kinkade, who is our acting president at this point in time, could not be here tonight to speak to you. His unified basketball team that he coaches is having their senior night, so he asked me to represent the board on his behalf. So on behalf of the board and me personally, congratulations on your achievements that you're being recognized for tonight. But before I say anything else, I want to address your parents, family, friends, and the staff of our Spencerport schools, all here to join you in this celebration. To all of you, thank you for your support of these young women and men. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made to help them reach their full potential, like the hours at the kitchen table doing homework, or after school hours in the classroom when they came looking for more instruction. And perhaps most important, thank you for your positive encouragement of their work and effort. It is extremely important to have that known support and involvement. I ask our students to please join me in a round of applause for all of you. students, an event like this gives you a chance to take a moment and reflect on what you were able to achieve with your hard work. I hope you're sitting here tonight with some good feelings about what you accomplished this year and throughout your time in our district. I don't have to say much about how you did this during some of the most trying times public education and our community have ever seen. But you did it, and we are all here tonight to celebrate you. But this recognition of your achievement is not an end state. It is a moment in your journey, a chance to take a breath, receive well-deserved hugs, high fives, and fist bumps, brag about it on your stories, Snapchats, or whatever it is y'all do, and maybe even go ahead and pat yourself on the back for the good work that you have done. So again, on behalf of the Board of Education, thank you for being such positive role models in our school and community, and we look forward to your next great achievements. Thank you all. Go Rangers.
Thank you, Mr. Bracken. We are extremely fortunate in Spencerport to have a Board of Education and a community that so fully and enthusiastically supports our schools. On behalf of the high school staff and faculty, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Bracken and all of our board members for their contributions to our school community, and again to all of you, the community, for your continued support of our school and students. So before we begin calling students up to the stage to be recognized, I'd like to review how students should cross the stage to receive their awards and recognition. I'd ask that each student, when their name is called, proceed to the ramp on my left, your right, and walk across the stage so that you can be recognized. It's now my pleasure to be able to invite Mrs. Garofalo to the podium to begin the recognition of our local scholarship winners. Mrs. Garofalo?
Good evening, everyone. I'm so honored to be here tonight to present these well-earned local scholarships. I'm so happy that we have so many representatives from the various organizations that award the scholarships here tonight to honor our well-deserving seniors. We appreciate their generosity and their commitment to our students. With that said, I'd like to invite Sue Hickey up to the podium to present the Billy Mason Memorial Foundation Scholarship.
Hello, and thank you for having us here tonight. We are honored to be here to award the first annual Billy Mason Memorial Scholarship. As you may be aware, our brother Billy was a graduate of Spenceport, who was taken from us about a year ago, yesterday, matter of fact. And in his honor, we have started this scholarship to present to a Spenceport High School athlete who exemplifies leadership, commitment to excellence, and love of sports. He was a three-sport star athlete, captain in all three sports, who still holds some records here in the Spenceport soccer history. Our recipient this year is a two-star athlete who, per the application and letters of recommendation, also exemplifies these qualities. It is our Board of Directors' pleasure to announce the winner of this scholarship to Austin Mandarano. Austin couldn't be here tonight, but we wanted to make sure that we were here to recognize him, and thank you all. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to welcome our superintendent, Kristen Swan, to the podium to present the Helen Seymour Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me tonight. The Helen Seymour Scholarship is a scholarship offered by the Spencerport Area Chamber of Commerce. who awards a $1,000 scholarship to a graduating senior who plans to continue his or her education beyond high school with a major or minor in business. It's my honor to share that the recipient of this honor is Clarice Cassie.
At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium Crystal Benjamin Bafford and Wendy Powers from the Kiwanis Club of Spencerport.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us tonight. Kiwanis is an international volunteer organization who works through community service projects and fundraising to support the development of youth at all stages. And at the high school level, Kiwanis supports the development of service leadership in our students. And that is why we're so proud to provide an academic scholarship to a student who has demonstrated their leadership in the community. So this year's Bruce Clements Memorial Kiwanis Scholarship goes to a very deserving student, Emma Siles. So congratulations, Emma. We're really proud to have you as an alumni of a recipient of this award. Thanks, Emma. Thanks.
Please welcome Stacy Leonardo to the podium to present the Lisa Miller-Cutton Memorial Scholarship.
Hello. I feel so honored to be able to present the Lisa Miller-Cutton Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship celebrates the life of an amazing teacher, colleague, and most of all, my friend. Sorry. Lisa Cutton was a kind and compassionate teacher who spent 30 years teaching in the Spencerport School District, most of those years at Munn Elementary. She encouraged every student to do their best every day with kindness and a smile. The scholarship is given to 2 seniors who attended Munn Elementary, who exemplify Lisa's spirit of kindness and compassion to others to further their education. Lisa was many things to many people. She was intelligent, honest, thoughtful, patient, and strong. She was always loyal. However, above all, she was kind. Mrs. Cutton worked tirelessly to know what her students needed and plan lessons to meet those needs. She would sit side by side, helping them understand the math concept that each student needed to be successful. She was an amazing advocate for our students and every teacher in the Spencerport district. She always reinforced the importance of being a doer instead of a viewer. In that spirit, I would like to invite each of you to join me in honoring Mrs. Cutton and congratulating Serena Brooks and Tatiana Bovenzi.
Please welcome to the podium Dave Demers and Tim Behrens from the Spencerport Rotary, who will be presenting the next 2 scholarships.
Good evening. Thank you for having us here. Like I said, my name is Dave Demir, Spencerport Rotary. Rotary is involved in the community. Actually, we have a good partnership with our school district here. We also, there is an Interact Club which we sponsor in the middle school. So I'm here for the Peter Scott Mueller Scholarship. It's a Rotary Spencerport Scholarship named in honor of Peter Scott Mueller. The scholarship will be awarded to a student pursuing some form of education beyond high school. Students must demonstrate outstanding character, good citizenship. This year's winner is Orlenzi Castillo Brito.
You got it. Good evening. I'm Tim, also from our local Spenceport Rotary Club. Rotary is an international organization of over 46,000 clubs. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create a lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. So the Spenceport Rotary Memorial Scholarship will be awarded to a student majoring in sports medicine or a related medical field, and this year's winner is Cami Brisa. Okay, good for her. Yep. Okay. We will make sure that they get it. All right, thank you guys.
Please welcome to the podium Julie Reed and Debbie Chick, who will be awarding the Spencerport Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship.
Good evening. For over 40 years, the Spencerport Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary has presented this scholarship to a student entering the field of fire science or medicine. We are honored this year to present Lena Warner with our scholarship. Yes, congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to welcome Adrian DeJesus up to the podium to present the Spencerport Fire Department Robert Fowler Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. The scholarship is named in memory of Robert Fowler, a 22-year member of the Spenceport Fire Department who was killed on February 22nd, 1997, while responding to a fire call during a windstorm. The vehicle he was responding in, along with his son, who was a member of the Spenceport Explorer Post, had been crushed by a large tree that had blown over in the high winds. Robert was killed instantly. His son sustained injuries but survived. Robert Fowler was a school teacher in the Byron Burgeon School. He used his skill in the fire service to assist with children's activities for our members and their families. Bob's love of education and the fire service were two qualities that the recipient of this scholarship must possess. And it's our hope that this well-deserving student decides to pay it forward and give back to their community, just like Bob did. On behalf of the members of the Spenceport Volunteer Firemen's Association, it's my honor to present this year's Robert Fowler Scholarship to Erica Beatty.
So I will be presenting the next bunch of scholarships. So as the students come on stage, you can just go directly across to collect your award. The Arthur and Catherine Macmillan Kinkade Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has attended Spencerport schools throughout his or her entire academic career. This year's recipient is Livia Fideli. The Chris Mccabe Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student in Spencerport because Chris Mccabe was an enthusiastic and dedicated educator who spent her entire 32-year teaching career at the elementary level in the Spencerport School District. She influenced the lives of over 1,000 students. This scholarship is intended to go to a student who desires to major in education or a career dedicated to service, such as, but not limited to, healthcare, social work, or other related fields of study. This year's recipient is Colleen March. The Dr. Richard L. Buchter Scholarship is in memory of Dr. Buchter, who served the Spencerport School District as the school physician for 41 years. It's awarded to a senior boy or girl who plans to continue his or her education in the medical field. This year's recipient is Anna Miller. The Donald F. and Maxine B. Davison Foundation awards 2 scholarships to 2 seniors who plan to attend an accredited liberal arts college and have demonstrated a strong will and desire to work hard to achieve his or her academic goals. This year's recipients are Abra Geiger and Emma Taylor. Next up, we have the John Ruping Memorial Scholarship. It's in honor of John Ruping, a Spencerport resident for more than 20 years, who had a long engineering career at Eastman Kodak Company. John had a passion for engineering excellence that was evident in his work and his hobbies. This scholarship is awarded to 5 students entering college to study engineering. This year's recipients are Grace Bonacci, Zachary Huber, Jeffrey Lancia, Austin Mandarano, and Liliana Sack. The Make All the Difference Scholarship is for a student who has completed his or her high school studies in a non-traditional program or will be pursuing a career serving individuals with disabilities. This year's recipient is Caridad Cassidy. The Norma Fracci Scholarship is in honor of Norma Fracci for her many years of dedicated service to the profession of nursing and her impact on students, their families, and coworkers. It's awarded to a student interested in pursuing a degree in nursing or a medical-related field. This year's recipient is Miller-Cutton. The Schultz Associate Scholarship is presented in the memory of Claire Edwin Schultz, who established the locally owned firm in 1959, to a graduating senior who will be attending a college for engineering. This year's recipient is Liliana Sack. Lacrosse. The Scott Johnson Memorial Scholarship. Scott Johnson was a dedicated physical education teacher and swim coach in the Spencerport School District for over 30 years. Scott's infectious smile and sense of humor instantly connected him to his students. He encouraged all students to find a passion for movement and, more importantly, always be kind to those around you. This scholarship is awarded to a student who plans to pursue a career in physical education or a field related to health and wellness. This year's recipient is Anna Miller. Next up, we have the Spencerport Alumni Association scholarships. 2 scholarships awarded to 2 students, 1 senior boy and 1 senior girl, who are furthering their education in any field. This year's recipients, Clarice Casey and Seth Edwards. Next up, we have 2 scholarships from the Spencerport Federal Credit Union. Each year, the Rochester District of the New York State Credit Union League holds a scholarship competition for high school seniors who are members of participating credit unions. The top finishers in that competition from Spencerport Federal Credit Union will be awarded our scholarship. It is based on GPA, SAT and ACT scores, and extracurricular activities. The William Farnsworth Scholarship winner is Liam Quokka. And the Glenn Adams Scholarship winner is Braden O'Keefe. The Spencerport Volunteer Fireman's Exempt Scholarship is awarded to 2 seniors who intend to pursue a career in public safety. This could include law enforcement, EMS, or fire protection. This year's recipients, Benjamin Kerway and Liam Quokka. The Tanya Burak Dabinsky Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of Tanya, a 2001 graduate of Spencerport Schools with a passion for music education. It's awarded to a senior student for post-secondary study in the field of music. Special consideration will be made for students who regularly give back to their community by volunteering their time to help others. This year's recipient is Dalton Rapp. The Warren and Marianne Hughes Business Scholarship is awarded to a student entering the field of business. This year's recipient is Claire Cuddy. The Warren and Marianne Hughes Education Scholarship is awarded to a student entering the field of education. This year's recipient is Larissa Wasilko. The Wilbur R. Slander Scholarship is in memory of Wilbur Slander, who was a principal of E.J. Wilson High School for over 22 years. It's awarded to a senior boy or girl who was involved in the music program at Spencerport High School for 3 or more years. This year's recipient is Ryan Donnelly. The Spencerport Teachers Association also awards scholarships, and this year we have 4 recipients: Clarice Casey, Seth Edwards, Kayla Ferrigno, and Kennedy Pino. The Spencerport Central Retirees Association also awards 2 scholarships, and this year's recipients are Brian Patmore and Emily Sugar. The Joseph Clement Jr. Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a senior entering the education field. This year's recipient is Chloe Wilson. The Spencerport High School Ranger Cuphouse Scholarship is awarded to a senior who has worked in the Ranger Cuphouse, our school store, for at least 3 years, has also served in a management position for at least 1 year, and remains in good academic standing. This year's recipient is Olivia DiLorenzo. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium Mrs. Amy Gillette and Mrs. Jocelyn Pelosi to announce some special awards.
Good evening. The Alexander Milliner Award is awarded to 1 student per school district in Monroe County and is designed to recognize outstanding citizenship. Qualifications for this award are service to the community, clean speech and habits, honesty, cooperation, a strong sense of duty, and patriotism. The recipient of this award is Thomas Amon.
The American Legion Ferris Goodrich Post of Spencerport offers scholarships to assist worthy students in continuing their education beyond high school. The 2022 American Legion Ferris Goodrich Post Citizenship Award is awarded to Benjamin Kerway and Liam Quokka.
Since 1986, Clarkson University has been providing students with outstanding professional preparation in engineering, business, science, liberal arts, health sciences, and a variety of special programs. Combined with a strong sense of community, these programs contribute to a tradition of cooperation and teamwork. We sincerely believe that these two students possess the qualities required to continue this legacy. The Achievement Award consists of a $48,000 tuition scholarship over 4 years should this student choose to enroll at Clarkson. It is my pleasure to present this year's Clarkson Achievement Award to Ryan Cullen. The Leadership Award is presented in recognition of outstanding leadership qualities and academic promise. It carries a $60,000 tuition scholarship over a 4-year academic program. I am pleased to present the Leadership Award to Maria Ikas. I would like to introduce Mr. Chris Crowell to present the Dr. Carlos Stroud Book Award.
Dr. Carlos Stroud was a professor of optics and physics at the University of Rochester from 1969 to 2019. In addition to his teaching and research activities, Dr. Stroud also served as the director of Center for Quantum Information. Upon his retirement in 2019, Dr. Stroud was elevated to the rank of Professor Emeritus in recognition of his accomplished career. Dr. Stroud lectured at more than 75 different universities, held several lectureships, and since 1998 has been a distinguished traveling lecturer for the Division of Laser Science of the American Physical Society. He also served as the editor of A Jewel in the Crown, a compilation of 75 essays that chronicle the remarkable history of the department in which he worked, called the Institute of Optics. The department was established in 1929 with support from George Eastman, the founder of Kodak. In recognition of Dr. Stroud's enormous contributions to the field of optics, the Institute of Optics established the Dr. Carlos Stroud Book Award upon his retirement. The Stroud Book Award is awarded annually to high school juniors who show exceptional interest and ability in the field of optics, math, or physics. Winners of the Stroud Book Award receive a copy of A Jewel in the Crown with a dedication note commemorating the year and name the student awarded the prize. Winners are also invited to campus the following fall for lunch with optics faculty. This year's award goes to Daniela Thompson. I'm going to invite Christina Falwell up to announce the next award.
I'd like to thank everybody tonight and congratulate all our award winners. I am honored to be part of the Ferris Goodrich Auxiliary Unit 330, and we are located on Trimmer Road, and we work very closely with our veterans in the American Legion, as well as our sons of the American veterans. Our scholarship from the Ladies Auxiliary is given to someone who also works very well with her colleagues, with her friends, with her community members. Unfortunately, she cannot be here tonight, but we would like to honor Cami Barusha. I would like to also add that this just really signifies what a wonderful person Cami is. If anybody knows her senior parking lot picture, she has a smiley and it says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." So the Ladies Auxiliary is very proud of Cami Barusha. The Alumni Association of Elmira College has been presenting the Elmira College Key Award since 1935 to outstanding young men and women. Each year, students from each participating high school are honored by the committee. Each recipient of this prestigious Elmira College Key Award receives $80,000 scholarship over 4 years upon enrolling at Elmira College. Students must be in the top 10% of their class and have demonstrated outstanding school and community leadership. This year's recipient is Kaylee Mansfield.
I'm now going to be presenting the English Integrity Award. Each year, 2 seniors are recognized by demonstrating integrity. Characterizing one as having integrity is so much more than simply doing the right thing when no one else is looking, which is the definition most high school students apply to the character trait. In today's ever-changing world, having integrity is so much more. Recipients not only do what is right when no one is looking, but they make positive choices, are honest with themselves, consider how their decisions will affect others, and take great action, recognizing that the little choices one makes can have great consequences on themselves and others. This year's recipients are Thomas Amon and Serena Brooks.
The Order of the Eastern Star, State of New York, is a charitable organization that donates to worthy causes throughout the state. Italia is a local chapter of the Order of the Eastern Star and is awarding an Education Assistance Award to a deserving graduating senior. This year's recipient is Ella Padilla.
The University of Rochester's High School Awards program is pleased to award the George Eastman Young Leaders Award. This award is given to a junior who has strong leadership experience at school and in the community, extensive involvement in extracurricular activities, and has taken challenging courses and received high grades. The recipient of this award will have their application fee to the University of Rochester waived and will be considered for a scholarship in the range of $10,000 to $20,000 per year for 4 years. The recipient of this award is Colin Megan.
Keuka College is proud to present the George H. Ball Community Achievement Award for juniors. The scholarship is named after our founder, Reverend Dr. George Harvey Ball, whose vision is continued at Keuka College by educating young students and adult learners who bring strength to our nation and to help humanity through combined classroom and experiential learning. The Ball Award rewards students based on qualities that embody the values of Keuka College, including integrity, academic excellence, diversity, leadership, service, and social responsibility. Students receive a $10,000 per year, totaling $40,000 over 4 years, should they be accepted and attend Keuka College. This year's recipients are Charles Deal, Sarah Fiorentino, Madison Fleck, Mia Yenzer, and Makaria Johnson.
Sponsored by the New York State Department of Law in cooperation with State Attorney Letitia James, the CCC Award Program recognizes students who demonstrate their character, courage, and commitment to improving society. CCC Award winners are selected by faculty nomination. Our award winners this year are Livia Fideli and Emily Sugar.
The New York State Comptroller Achievement Award is given to an individual who has shown academic excellence and the potential for leadership through involvement in activities that improve the community. The recipients are students who have devoted a significant amount of time to helping out his or her school community. Comptroller DiNapoli sends his best wishes to the graduating class of 2022 and his sincere appreciation to Alicia Nowak.
For more than 100 years, Rensselaer, in conjunction with high schools around the world, has awarded the Rensselaer Medal to promising secondary school students who have distinguished themselves in mathematics and science. This merit scholarship, with a value of $30,000 per year, is guaranteed for 4 years for each medalist who is accepted and enrolls at Rensselaer. This year's recipient is Joshua Schnauber.
The Rit Computing Medal is awarded to students who are pursuing a rigorous college preparatory curriculum, have a cumulative grade average of 90% or higher, rank in the top 10% of their class, are active and involved members of their school community, and have demonstrated an interest and ability in computing. Recipients have their application fee waived and will receive a $32,000 scholarship, $8,000 per year, if they are admitted and enroll at RIT. This year's recipients are Julia Callahan and Joshua Schnauber.
The RIT Innovation and Creativity Award Program recognizes high school juniors who have distinguished themselves academically, are active and involved members of their school and community, and demonstrate outstanding achievement in innovation, creativity, or entrepreneurship. If accepted and enrolled at RIT in the fall after graduation, students will receive a scholarship valued at $8,000 per year for 4 years. Eligible students must rank in the top 10% of their class, be involved as leaders in their school and/or community, pursue a rigorous college preparatory curriculum. This year's RIT Innovation and Creativity Award recipients are Julia Callahan and Matthew O'Neill.
At St. Bonaventure, our Franciscan values of community and service are cornerstones of our identity, mission, and culture. The Bonnie Scholar Award and the Riley Scholar Award will reward students based on qualities that reflect those core values, including academic excellence, community, integrity, wisdom, leadership, social responsibility, compassion, and appreciation for diversity. Nominees must have a minimum GPA of 85% and exhibit involvement in or leadership qualities through school and/or community activities. This year's nominees are Katie McKee and Zoe Vera.
In recognition of the value that the St. Lawrence community places on service to others, St. Lawrence University Book Award honors high school juniors who have distinguished themselves in their communities by their significant commitment to community service. An actual book is awarded to these students along with a scholarship worth $1,000 per year for 4 years for those Book Award recipients who apply and are admitted to St. Lawrence University. This year's recipient is Sydney Coons.
The St. Michael's College Book Award honors the achievements of a top junior who are inductees of the National Honor Society or equivalent and have demonstrated a sustained and sincere commitment to community service. This year's recipients are Sydney Button and Sydney Collier.
The Sage Colleges is pleased to present the 2022 Student Sage Recognition nomination to two of Spencerport High School's outstanding juniors, or one this year. The award was created to recognize the characteristics of academic excellence and community involvement that have defined Sage students for nearly a century. The recipient embodies the Sage motto of to be, to know, to do, through their achievements and involvement, and in doing so, brings well-earned recognition to the learning community here at Spencerport High School. Confirmed nominees will receive a scholarship of at least $14,000 per year to attend the Sage Colleges. Please join me on behalf of the Sage Colleges in honoring and congratulating the 2022 Student Sage Award winner, Adria Mesha.
The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award in Humanities and Social Sciences is awarded through the University of Rochester in a result of teacher nomination. The person receives a certificate, medallion, and letter stating that this award was named in honor of two of Rochester's most significant pioneers of social justice. It recognizes that the recipient's commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues makes him or her par to a select tradition here in Rochester. This year's recipient is Taylor Slowly.
Alfred University is pleased to offer the Anna Mori School of Engineering and Ceramics Association of New York Scholastic Recognition Award. This award is given to a high school junior who demonstrates a solid mathematical and scientific background while also excelling in English. This award is given to encourage talented students to pursue careers in science and engineering. This year's recipient is Joey Weaver.
In 1985, the Urban-Suburban program commemorated its 20th anniversary by establishing a scholarship award to honor the achievements demonstrated by hundreds of former and future graduates. The Reedman Corporation of Rochester, Monroe County, through the auspices of the Rochester Chamber of Commerce, donated $3,000 to cover 2 award years. At the end of the 2-year period, urban-suburban parents urged that the scholarship awards be continued. Subsequently, scholarships are awarded each year with the monies provided through voluntary contributions of annual family dues, pledge, and program fundraisers led by parents. Since its inception, 482 graduating students have raised over $320,000 via the Urban-Suburban Scholarship Award. In the spirit of the program goals, the Urban-Suburban Scholarship Committee awards scholarships to urban-suburban students for their achievements. This year's recipient is Giovanni Napier.
The United Food and Commercial Workers District Union Local 1 are pleased to partner in funding and granting scholarships for students. To receive the scholarship, the following criteria are considered: grade point average, essay content, school and community activities, financial need, unusual circumstances, timeliness. This year, we will award over 700 scholarships, and high school seniors will receive $1,000 each. Since its inception, over 19,000 scholarships were awarded, totaling nearly $18 million. This year's award scholarship winners are Zachary Huber and Braden O'Keefe. Please join me in welcoming Sergeant Richard Croft to present the United States Marines Awards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For 246 years, the Marines have been recognized as the best military organization around the world. We earn that reputation because the Marines teach every new recruit the value of physical and mental strength. Mental strength comes from academic study, and we encourage the nation's youth to complete high school. We also offer every single Marine the opportunity to go to college on our own expense. I am honored to recognize the efforts of a special student who has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and leadership in academics. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Scholarship Excellence Award to Dylan Counselor. Not only does the Marine Corps have the highest physical and mental standards, the United States Marine Corps is proud to have one of the finest musical programs in the world. The most notable member of that program is the Marine Band, also known as the President's Own. The President's Own is from Washington, D.C. This prestigious musical organization was formed in 1798 and has played in every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson. The Marine Corps realizes that there would be no Marine Band without dedicated young musicians. For this reason, the Marine Corps supports the high school band programs by awarding the Semper Fidelis Award. I am honored to present this year's Semper Fidelis Award for recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence while performing in the high school band to Jacob Merlot.
The Army ROTC Scholarship goes to a student having an excellent academic record, extracurricular participation, and a desire to serve as an officer in the United States Army. This year's recipient is Liam Quokka.
The Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award is awarded to juniors who have high academic achievement and rigor in science and math classes, positively contribute to their school and within the larger community. Recipients have their application fee waived and will receive a $20,000 scholarship, $5,000 per year, if they are admitted to enroll at the University of Rochester. This year's recipient is Gabriella White.
The Xerox Award for Innovation and Information Technology is awarded to juniors who have a strong interest in innovation and/or information technology and a high level of achievement in this area, have been exposed to new technologies outside of school, such as pursuing serious work opportunities in local laboratories or industry, and lead other students to new approaches to old problems. Recipients have their application fee waived and will receive a $20,000 scholarship, $5,000 per year, if they are admitted and enroll at University of Rochester. This year's recipient is Matthew O'Neill. Please welcome Mr. Kenny Green to present the Wegmans Scholarship.
Good evening. At Wegmans, we believe that we can only achieve our goals if we fulfill the needs of our people. In this spirit, we created the Wegmans Scholarship Program to assist our people in their pursuit of higher education. Since 1984, we have awarded over $135 million to more than 44,000 employees. Currently, over 5,000 employees are receiving the scholarship funds from Wegmans, and this year we have enhanced our commitment by increasing the awards up to $8,000 per student paid over the course of 4 years. Wegmans' annual scholarship competition includes an application process, and winners are selected based on their responses and work performance. On behalf of Wegmans, and in recognition of the excellence both at school and work, I am proud to present 2 awards, 4-year, $2,000 per year Wegmans scholarships to the following Wegmans scholars: Liam Quokka and Madison Bull.
The Wells 21st Century Leadership Award is sponsored by Wells College. The award recipients must be juniors who demonstrate a strong leadership qualities, make contribution to the high school community, and are currently in a college-bound program. In addition, they must also be in the top 10% of their class. These students will receive a scholarship should they choose to attend, totaling $40,000 over 4 years. This year's recipients are Brian Sreb Jr. and Gabriella White. For the next awards, I would like you to hold your applause until the end. Spencerport is proud to recognize the following students for their accomplishments as scholarship recipients. Students, as I call your name, please come to the stage and stay standing on stage. Erica Beatty, the College at Worcester. Haley Dates, University of South Carolina. Sydney George, Marist College. Kian Goff, Hobart and Will Smith Colleges. Gareth March, SUNY Morrisville. Emma Siles, SUNY University at Albany. If you could just stand right over here. These students have been awarded approximately $468,000 over their 4 years of college from collegiate institutions. Congratulations. Again, please hold your applause until the end. Outstanding academic achievement. The purpose of the Presidential Award for Educational Achievement is to recognize students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. It is meant to encourage and reward students who work hard, give their best effort in school, and demonstrate a commitment to learning. This year's winners are Tatiana Cassidy, Kiarlis Diaz, Angelina D. San Verdinato, Lydia Mattia, Julia Miller, Megan Moore, Andrew Moss, Kevin Reeder, Ava Vlakovic, and Olivia Ward. Congratulations.
The Presidential Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence encourages students to achieve high academic standards by rewarding scholars for their academic efforts and success. To be eligible for this award, graduating seniors must meet the minimum requirements of a grade point average of at least 3.5 on a 4.0 scale and a score of 90 or better on at least one math state exam. Please hold your applause to the end. Thomas Amon, Erica Beatty, Lexi Beauchamp, Clarice Casey, Eric Chung, Caitlin Crowley, Haley Dates, Persephone Deaton, Ruby De Palma, Ryan Donnelly, L. Dry DeSanto, Seth Edwards, Amelia Fargnoli, Aiden Ferguson, Kayla Ferrigno, Kaylee Gerke, Abra Geiger, Sydney George, Tessa Guzik, Zachary Huber, Jessica Huffman, Robert Jackson, Rebecca Kane, Jeffrey Lancia, Samuel Lane, Jacob Lenhard, Sophia Lopez, Jacob Malone, Austin Mandarano, Joseph Marcello, Gareth March, Jason Marchinson, Elizabeth Melia, Anna Miller, Madison Nothnagel, Joshua Okren, Joseph O'Neill, Brian Patmore, Alyssa Picarillo, Kennedy Pino, Emily Post, Julia Ryan, Liliana Sack, Devin Stacy, McKenna Stacy, Emily Sugar, Emma Taylor, Lena Warner, Larissa Wasilko, Chloe Wilson. Congratulations. turning it back over to Mr. McCabe.
Thank you, Mrs. Gillette and Mrs. Pelosi. Wonderful job. Congratulations to everyone who's received recognition so far tonight. And big round of applause for Mrs. Silsby, who did a heck of a job passing out all those certificates. So thank you. So at this point, I'd like to ask 3 of my students from the Principal's Advisory Committee to join me on stage. These students will be announcing the teachers and 1 staff member of the year. I'd ask that Emily, Olivia, and Carolyn join me on stage.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Naggy. To put it plainly, this teacher is an exceptional person and educator. She teaches so many different classes, one of which I am a part of currently. She makes every group she leads feel safe and special, and she truly allows her students to be themselves. She is always there to support you through the tough times and laugh you through the good times. In addition to her wonderful personality, she is, at the heart of it, a spectacular teacher. It is evident that she loves her job and invests so much time and passion into her students' success. I think I speak for everyone who has worked with this teacher when I say she has been an integral part of my high school career. I am forever grateful for all she has taught me, both in and out of the Alan Jones Choral Suite. I am proud to present the Teacher of the Year award to Mrs. Laura Matz.
In the time I've known Mr. Ashworth, it's been a very fun journey. Working on the Yearbook Club and the struggles we've endured have been no less the fun part of working on the yearbook. I've been happy to be a part of the Yearbook Club this year and to be the senior editor. I'm hereby happy to present Teacher of the Year to Adam Ashworth.
Hi, I'm Emily Sugar. This staff member is from a department that often doesn't receive the recognition it deserves, but one I will truly leave the school remembering fondly. Despite not being a teacher or someone I see consistently, every interaction we have is one that truly brightens my day. This year I started getting breakfast this mornings at the school, which was an opportunity that was made even more enjoyable by the positive energy displayed by the lunchroom staff. I've known this specific individual since I was little due to her class placements at other schools in the district, and I was happy to find out that she still serves with a smile. She often would ask how my singing was going and was thrilled to find out we were caroling this year in December for the holidays. I grew to not only look forward to getting my food in the morning, but also to be greeted by her with a smile and a sweet comment about my hair or my outfit. Eventually, upon just seeing me walk in, she had my usual order of a bagel and a cream cheese on the tray before I even asked. Due to schedule changes, I haven't been getting breakfast as often lately, though whenever I see her, it is truly a treat. I'm confident to say, on behalf of my own experience and those of countless students who get meals here, that she serves as an incredibly bright spot in our high school community. In these times more than ever, positive interactions like these are sacred, and I am proud to recognize Noreen Ford as our Staff Member of the Year.
Thank you very much. Well done. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Emily, Olivia, and Carolyn. And Noreen couldn't be with us tonight, but she was thrilled. She wanted me just to thank everyone for recognizing her, and we thank her. She does an incredible job for us and our students. So I have the last staff member, co-staff member of the year. So I asked to have the opportunity to present this award. So the final individual we're recognizing tonight as a co-staff member of the year has had an incredible impact on our students and school community. After he retired from the Ogden Police Department, after a fine career, he transitioned to being the security guard at the high school for about 18 years ago. During that time, he's become so much more than simply a security guard. He's been a confidant, role model, someone to connect to, a person to go to advice for literally, and I mean this, literally hundreds of our students over those 18 years. And the same is true for our staff. He truly has become a pillar of Spencerport High School. And on top of that, he did one heck of a job keeping our students and school community safe. I've had the honor of working with him for 5 years as an assistant principal and 11 years as principal. I can't imagine not having him in this role to give me advice, second opinions, to talk to, and as a friend. I truly wouldn't have survived my first few years as principal without him. I've learned so much from him, as have so many other students and staff. It's my pleasure to ask Mr. Ken Olson to the stage to be recognized as Co-Staff Member of the Year. Thankfully, Mr. Olson has shared with me he's planning on subbing whenever I call him. He hasn't yet, but I'll get him to promise to do that. So congratulations to Mr. Ashworth, Mrs. Ford, Mrs. Manson, Mr. Olson. I can't thank them enough for the contributions they make to our school community on a daily basis. So once again, we'll give them a round of applause. The next award I will be presenting as well. This award is where I have the opportunity to recognize a student who's worked hard in the classroom while also contributing to our learning community outside of the classroom. This award is never an easy decision for me because we simply have so many great kids here at Spencerport. We truly do. The young woman I'm about to introduce is one who worked very hard in school. She's an excellent student, but that's not why she was chosen to receive the Principal's Award this year. I wanted to recognize a student who's gone above and beyond in supporting our school district and others through community service. The following overview was sent to me by her SLIP teacher, Mr. Buchter. Jess started her SLIP internship shadowing Michelle McLaren at Cosgrove. She quickly established herself as an asset in the classroom and began working with students one-on-one, providing individual help as needed. She continued to grow throughout the internship by helping to develop lessons and deliver lessons to the class. As Jess settled into her internship at the secondary level, she took it upon herself to explore a second internship opportunity at the elementary level with Mrs. Gannon at Canal View Elementary. Though she never really saw herself enjoying this level of education, she found that she quickly developed relationships with the students and really started to enjoy her time at the elementary level. After speaking with Jess on a number of occasions, it started to become clear that she was becoming conflicted on which level she enjoyed more. Hopefully we can get her to enjoy the high school and come back in a few years with us. Students in SLIP are asked to complete 120 hours of service throughout the school year. Jessalyn has gone well above and beyond those expectations as she will finish the program having amassed over 200 hours of service. Again, well over what she is required to do. More importantly, she'll be leaving the program knowing that she is working toward a career path that she is passionate about while also having impacted many of our youngest Rangers. First, I would like to thank Jessalyn for being such an awesome role model, not just for high school students, but students at both Cosgrove and Canal View Elementary. It is my great pleasure to recognize Jessalyn Cowley as the winner of the Principal's Award for the 21-22 school year. Congratulations. I'm going to step back to one of the earlier scholarships because we want to recognize the young lady who did win this, and I know she has been able to join us. So for the Peter Scott Mueller Scholarship, Spencerport Rotary Scholarship Name and Honor of Peter Scott Mueller, this scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing some form of education beyond high school. The student must demonstrate outstanding character and display good citizenship. It's my pleasure to ask Orlindsay Castillo Brito to come up to the stage. So at this point, we're ready for the final presentation of the night and then our concluding remarks. The final award for the evening and tonight's closing remarks will be presented by our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Kristen Swan. I'd like to thank Ms. Swan for the support and leadership she has provided the entire district and the high school during her first year as superintendent. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Swan.
Thank you. I have the pleasure this evening of presenting the Superintendent Award. This award recognizes one senior from every high school in Monroe County who shows exceptional academic achievement, has made meaningful contributions to their school community through leadership. Our awardee tonight has not only excelled personally, but she has helped to create a better campus through her leadership, work in student groups, her participation in athletics, and extracurricular activities. I would like to congratulate Athena Chance for being recognized as a Spencerport High School's Outstanding Senior this year. So as Mr. Mccabe said, I am finishing my first year, and I can't think of a more enjoyable activity so far. This has just been a wonderful night, and I'm proud to be part of it. I'd like to thank the senior high staff, the faculty, the administration for putting on such a wonderful celebratory evening. Excellent job. Thank you. After the tragedies our nation had experienced in the past few days, I feel especially grateful to be right here with all of you. To the parents, the guardians, and loved ones in our audience, I want to thank you for sharing your children with us. We know that they are your world, and we are honored to be part of their lives. To the students tonight, Mr. Mccabe asked if I would share some final thoughts with you, and I really feel honored to do that, especially after seeing all of your hard work and success. I want you to know, students, that you give me hope. You give me hope for the future. If you are here tonight and you are leading your school community in the manner in which you are, I can tell you, you already have what it takes to be successful. However, if you will indulge me just for a few moments, I did prepare some thoughts, especially for you. I'd like to share a little bit about myself with you tonight. I am the youngest child of 4 people in my family. I have 2 brothers and a sister. I am also the granddaughter of immigrants who came to America when they were young teenagers. In fact, both of my grandfathers came to America, leaving their entire families behind when they were only 13 years old. They didn't know a lick of English. I am a parent of a 13-year-old. So when I think about that today in that context, I am in awe of my grandparents. What they dreamed of, what they risked, what they worked for, They defined what it meant to work hard. Unfortunately, when my father was only 11 years old, my grandfather passed away. I only know my grandfather through stories that my father had shared and a few old photos. But I also know him through a saying that my own father would share with me time and time again. When my father was working, or when he was providing me guidance, or when he was trying to motivate me, he would share this one quote with me. My father would tell me, "The elevator does not go to the top. You've got to take the stairs." So let me repeat that, students. The elevator does not go to the top. Not in the world of success. You have got to work hard for your goals. Now, when I was your age, and my father would tell me this, I have to confess, I probably rolled my eyes a number of times. But now that I have a few decades under my belt, I get it. And if you are sitting here tonight and you've been awarded a recognition tonight, you get it. So I want you to remember, dream, and dream big. Whatever you dream, it belongs to you. Remember, the elevator does not go to the top floor. You're going to have to climb those stairs to the top. But you've got what it takes. Over the past years, you have worked hard. You have adapted to everything that was thrown your way. You decided your goals were important enough that you were going to do whatever it took to achieve them. It may not have been easy, it may not have been pretty, but you did it. Now take that determination, take that work ethic, and move it forward. I know that you are destined for success. Students, I congratulate you on your accomplishments tonight. You should be very proud of yourselves. You are special young men and women, and I want to thank you for making our school such a special place. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Swan. And finally, before we end the ceremony, I do want to give a quick shout out to, who will be very embarrassed, Maria Bash and Miss Jess Silsby, who put in all the time and effort to organize this. It's literally hundreds of hours. So round of applause for Maria and Jess. Thank you, guys. So again, I thank each of you for being here with us tonight. Again, congratulations to our students, and I hope everyone has a great rest of the evening. Thank you.